And we are live, everyone. Let's begin. Today marks the beginning of an investigation into a series of mysteries which claw at the heart of Vergent City. But before that investigation can begin, we must acquaint ourselves with those who will be solving it. Our investigators, each of them coming from different paths to converge upon this destiny. We begin on a boat which sails from the south of Cadlia to Port Thoris to bear its traveler on a horse to Vergent City. we come to a man in golden armor who looks out across the water as the rest of the ship observes him. Tevis, please introduce your character for us.
Lars is a very large man in golden armor with a horned helmet. He hails from the Southlands. He's a fisher by trade. But when he was young, his father was killed while out fishing. And he believes that when he was thought he was going to drown in the water, it was the town's patron deity, Lyra, that reached down and gave him a hand to shore. And from then he was taken in by by the town leader, and now stands before you with perhaps not the most intelligent man wearing heavy armor on a boat in the water, but a follower of Lyra and a holy man nevertheless.
The rest of you will, for this time, be controlling these three travelers, civilians in their own right: Stanley, Tabitha, and Warbin. You are sharing stories with one another, and at this time, care perhaps to hear the tale of Lars Larson. How would one of you approach this golden man?
Continues to stare out, pondering the waves, looking important.
John, you're muted. Did you have something to say?
No, I just literally repeated what he said. Under my breath.
John, why don't you take your character and begin an interaction?
Cool. I'm gonna say Tabitha is just gonna jump on his back and be like, "Why the long face?"
Oh, I don't have a long face over here, dear bud. It's just whenever I'm out at sea, I just get to reminiscing, built my life upon the sea, and so now, whenever I look back, I just reminisce on the past. Not a long face, just, the memories.
Victor, how might your character join this conversation?
Think Kara come up and say, forgive me for taking creative liberties for the rest
Take
of
them.
the groups. Oh, my compatriots and I have a little bet that your armor, as shiny as it is, some of us think that you inherited it and thus are trying to prove your worth with it. But I say that there must be some type of tale for in which you acquired this armor. What say you? Do you care to settle this bet for us?
Oh, this armor was a gift from the head of my town, along with this sword here. And he pulls off his back this massive great sword with a huge golden hilt. And he says, "Yes, when I was young, my father and I were out fishing, and we got hit by a storm, and he didn't make it to shore, but I did, and I got taken in by the leader of the town, and he was a holy man, and I followed in his footsteps, and really pushing the work of Lyra out in the world, and at some point, I think I just outgrew my fishing town. It's a small town, and it happens to have the best of us, and so I thought that it was really time to take to the cloth and dedicate myself to Lyra and become a holy warrior, and these were relics of our town from way back in the Divine War. We had some ancestors that fought way back there. And so these are passed down from town leader to town leader, and I've come into them now to really help prove my worth in this world.
And Samir, how might your character dig a little bit more into that story of how the father was lost at sea?
So I think my character would first, say, who is this Lyra you keep talking about? Tell me more about this person.
Must be a foreigner.
Oh yeah, where are you from? how you not? First. Wow. Okay. Well, Lyra is one of the main, during the Divine War, came out on the side of Unity, and so she's one of our main approved deities. It's kind of surprising that you don't know much about them. But if you want to go later, I have pamphlets, and we can go through it. Don't you worry. I'll get you right up to speed.
Another pamphlet-bearing paladin. Oh no.
Well, how are you going to spread the word? I mean, word of mouth only does so good, but if you have a pamphlet, that can get passed from person to person. It's like it's a bat.
Unbelievable. I love it. Well, we are going to go to the tale of Lars and Lars at sea. So perhaps on a whim, Lars decides to go into further detail on that tale. Does that sound right?
Yeah. So when I was just a young boy, we were on a ship not nearly as big as this one. Oh yeah. Back before my golden armor. And my dad, Lars. That's why I'm Larson, It's kind of funny. But we were out at sea. We were catching those the cod. The cod, they're just really in season. It was just net after net. But we got so caught up, in the fishing, we just forgot about the time and weren't really looking up. And before you know it, you had some really dark clouds rolling in, and then the wind started whipping up, and we lost control of the sail, and then we had the waves. The waves were horrible. It's like a couple 2-tree houses high, just like we were just rolling. I had my sea legs under me, but even that got my stomach a little turned upside down,
So,
and I wanted
to resolve this, why don't the three of you go into your character sheets and roll for me while Lars and Lars make their way back to shore, the light variation of the options on those sheets. As the storm rolls in.
Oh my.
So,
Oh my.
as the storm begins to affect your vessel, your father, Lars, says to you, Lars, "Oh my boy, we gotta make sure things don't get too damaged. Not too much water in the boat, not too much tear in the sail." And so I'm gonna need John, you to roll the light rain. And
that
here,
light crossbow?
light rain.
I'll get you.
Thank you. Here we start. It's going great.
To counteract the waves lapping water into the boat, and then the wind and the rain affecting the sail and the integrity overall, I'm going to need you and your father to roll checks to counteract one of the 3 points of weathering on the ship. So which one are you going to counteract, Lars?
Oh, I'll probably get to bail in.
All right.
So getting the water out of the boat.
What kind of check do you want to roll to counteract that?
Oh, I would like to convince the water with my charisma to get out of the boat. I'll go ahead and take that pail, and on with all my might, I'm just going to be heaving as fast as I can.
I'll roll it for you, John. There you go.
Oh, I found it.
Yep.
It took a minute.
Hey, there we
Sorry.
go. No worries. So, you are going to roll charisma. No, you're going to roll strength.
Strength.
Yeah.
Strength. An athletics check there. Oh, good.
And your father is going to try
right.
and steady the sails unsuccessfully. All right, so you're able to prevent the 4 points of damage from the rain puddling up in the boat. He is unable to prevent the 3 and the total of 5 damage to the boat. Now, as you are heading in towards shore, make a perception check for me. You see, out a little further off the shore, another fishing boat, caught deeper in this growing storm than you are.
Oh my! Who is that over there?
Your father will look and say, "Oh, someone in a worse shape than we are. Let's just saving them then. Let's go!" And he's gonna start turning the ship.
Oh, okay, Dad. I don't think that's the best idea there, but okay.
You can see as you approach their vessel that their sail seems to be compromised, perhaps torn already by the now increasing winds and rain. And as you continue forward towards them, I'm gonna need another roll from the 3 of you on the rain and the wind and the waves.
Light again.
Yep, stay light for now. All right, what are you counteracting?
Oh, since my dad was having trouble with the sails, I'll probably step in and see if I can do something about that there.
And even as a young lad, Lars is pretty big. He's tall, he's thick, he's a strong old guy. So go ahead and do that. And he'll start bailing water out.
I got these sails, Dad. You worry about something else.
Okay, and he just keeps rolling the 2s. That's real not so good. He's like, "Oh!" Clearly trying to steer and bail and do all this stuff. That's a good old not so good. Yes, Tevis, it is all fine on the stream end. And with that is going to be 4 damage presented, but still 6 damage taken on the boat. But you are now within reach of this other vessel, and you can see a small halfling woman that looks panicked, saying, trying to right her sail, says, "Hi there! What are you doing here?"
Oh, well, I don't know, but we got to get out of here, so I would hop on board.
Your father
says, get going.
"We're here to help." Just say, "Okay." And as your boat comes closer, she'll jump on board, and your dad will begin to turn the boat back towards shore.
Oh yeah, know how to tack in the wind.
All right, you're at 9 hit points in the boat. That's not super good.
No, it's not.
As I'm gonna now have, as you are coming close to shore, a rolling of the heavy variation of the rain, wind, and waves.
But they're really picking up now.
Sorry, Tevis. Nothing personal.
I'm rolling so low, I love it.
Alrighty. Lars Sr.'s going to try and counteract the rain. He will do so successfully.
Okay, and the rain, Dad, come on. I'm gonna go with the winds again. Oh, perhaps not.
Now have another helper who's going to help with the
little ones.
the other one. So you did the waves, Tevis?
No, the wind.
The wind. So stabilizing the sail, and for the waves, Luis here, this little halfling friend, is gonna help out with getting more water out of the boat. And so you're able to prevent all but the 5 points of damage. The boat is still up. And so making your way forward, I'm gonna need a direction chosen, left or right, as The rocks by the shore are coming close.
Which way smells nicer?
Make a perception check.
Where did my character sheet go?
Where did it go?
Perception check.
Right, which is left to the boat. Port!
Oh, port! Oh yeah, you always gotta follow the nose in these sticky situations, you know?
Turning this way, making your way around these rising rocks. You are coming closer and closer to escaping to the safety of shore. And I'm going to need one more set of rolls against the harrowing weather conditions.
I'm a horrible roller right now. I love it.
Okay. What are Lars and Louise focusing on?
Lars is going to focus on the water. Louise is going to focus on the sail.
Okay. Well, I since I've been on the sail, I'll stay there. But we'll see. It looks like a strong one. Oh yeah, I'm getting tired.
In a moment of exhaustion, several points of maintenance on the ship fail, and suddenly your comprehension of this situation goes to black as water overtakes the boat, pulling you beneath the waves. No longer can you see. All is to darkness. Until, within the water, you feel a sensation reach out, like a hand that clasps around yours, and as you hold onto it, you feel a warmth and a light within you as you feel pulled through the water. Consciousness fades and returns as you find yourself and the halfling safe on the shore of the water. Face down in the sand, exhausted, and no sign of your father. She'll get up with a, "Oh, are you okay?"
Oh. Yeah, I think so. I thought I was a goner there. I just lost control of the sails, but I don't know where my dad went. Oh.
I couldn't see anything when I got knocked overboard. Oh no.
Were you the one that pulled me up? I felt something grab me.
I thought that was you.
Oh, no.
Oh,
That wasn't me.
well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if your dad's gone.
Probably gonna just kneel down, look out the water, and silently cry for a little bit.
Eventually you can return home to town, where you will meet Apsel, where you will meet the Littlefoot family, and where you will begin the journey that brings you to the task that is eventually at hand. And with that, we conclude our origin story for Lars. Now, let us go to a different perspective. There's two entrances. A back door and a front door.
I like the label boring stuff. I don't know what's going on there.
Right?
Here is your objective.
Hot
Lucy,
place.
you have gathered your friends. You are all from 5 to 6 years old, and you are prepared to complete a heist. I'm going to unlock the rest of the characters for you all to control. Tevis, you will be controlling Jack. John, you will be controlling Jenny. And that means, Samir, you're going to be controlling Rita. So, Lucy, you are the mastermind. What is the plan?
All right, so here's what's going to happen. So you see, you said kids, by the way. Oh, my kid.
Yes.
In this scenario.
Yes, you are 6 years
All right.
old.
I'm 6 years old, Lucy. I am not expecting this.
And yes, you
so-
look like a younger version of this image.
Yeah. So, so I guess 6-year-old Lucy is going to look at their compatriots, and say, it's like, okay, so to get to the jackpot, we want to, like, the shortest route is through the front. I'll go through the front, and God damn it. I'm making a plan on the spot. Sorry.
It's perfect.
Actually, no. How about this? All right. So one of you is going to go through the front, be the distraction. All right. You're going to cause a distraction. The rest of us are going to go around through the back. All right. We're going to sneak in. We're going to get to the jackpot, take it, come back out. When you hear the signal, that's for you to get out of there. All right. If anything goes wrong, you give me the signal. All right.
You got it, Lucy.
Who's going to be the distraction?
I'll do that. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have no idea what's happening.
I'm going to go up to the front door, and I'm going to give you guys a little nod and wink as you guys walk around back. I'm going to wait a few seconds for you to get in place, and then I'm going to open the door and walk in.
All right. So
Through the front door, you come.
Oh, we
You
can't see
hear-
what happens over there. That's crazy.
You hear the voices of the owners of the bakery. A woman who is talking up the excitement of the breads behind, and a man who is giving a tour of the showcase up front, and excitedly saying, "Yeah, and these we have on sale, if you would like them." What are you as a kid going to do, Jack?
Oh, Jack's going to come in with a limp and looking real meager. Oh, I just fell and my leg really hurts. It smelled so good in here. Could you guys help me?
Make a charisma check for deception.
Oh,
As the rest of you
I'm
come
not-
in the back door.
yeah.
I'm not super charismatic.
I feel like you're like leaning on the wrong leg that you're limping with or something, and just, oh wow, it hurts so much. And so this woman's gonna come around to you and say, "Oh, all right, let me take a look there. Oh, it really looks quite all right to me. Here, why don't we get you would you like some bread?"
Oh, yeah. And I'm gonna run around. Is there like where are the nice loaves?
The nice
Yeah,
ones
because
are
there's
back here.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like try to duck around her and like run towards the nice loaves.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
what is this team doing?
Lucy is gonna go over to the edge, like of this intersection, kind of peek their head over, make sure the coast is clear. And it's gonna say, "Okay, one of you stay here, be lookout. Actually, you two stay here, be lookout. I'll go grab the goods, give the signal, and then we head out."
What's the signal?
Me running.
God.
And Lucy will go ahead. If Lucy sees that the coast is clear, we'll go ahead and try to sneak down.
As you start walking, the door immediately to your left opens, and a young girl, similar in age to you, looks at your face. And Samir, what would young Anushka say to young Lucy?
It's like, what are you doing? Who are you?
It's gonna be real stupid, but well, I am helping
You're not
the
supposed
health
to be here.
inspector. I'm the assistant health inspector looking around to make sure that things are on the up and up as I
You say, Dad.
Deception versus insight, please.
Could I go ahead and cast friends as I'm doing that?
Yes.
So I will have advantage on the charisma check.
That roll will do.
No.
All right.
Yeah, advantage on the charisma check. Roll it.
Where's the? Am I rolling a persuasion, deception?
Deception. Oh, please, deception.
Yes. That's a 19.
Okay, over an 18. Wowee. I would say that this intruder gives you pause long enough, Anushka, that the intruder can take the next move. Whether that's moving forward or doing something else.
Yeah. Just was like, so, nothing to see here. And just moves on.
As you're going to move on, what is the distracting man doing?
Yeah, so
Distracting child.
Jax is gonna go and reach for one of the nice loaves, and we'll see what the mom does.
Oh, are you sure you really want? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it if she's not stopping me.
She's gonna. Okay, go here. Maybe I can cut part of that in half.
And I'm just gonna start eating bites out of various portions, to kind of claim the whole loaf is mine.
All right. Well, as Lucy's kind of coming, because that distraction is not strong enough to get the grandfather out of here. The grandfather's gonna turn around from the fireplace and say, "Oh, who are you? What are you doing here?"
In which case, is Samir's character still watching?
I would think so.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Samir's character is my friend right now, so we're friends. It's fine. And I am going to go ahead and
What you got? What you doing?
I am going to go ahead and cast Charm Person.
On the grandfather. On
the grandfather.
Arav Sawat.
So they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Let's see.
Come on.
Let's see. We've got a wisdom saving throw with a +2.
Wise
Oof.
man.
Oof.
What are you doing, young one? I don't recognize you as one of Anu's friends.
We're friends. We're friends. Aren't we, Anna?
I think Jenny at this point is gonna be like, all right, something needs to happen, and is just gonna run up the stairs and make a lot of noise.
Okay, so you run up the stairs into an attic full of probably carefully stored family heirlooms and other home supplies, and starts making a racket. And Grandfather Savant is going to go, "Oh no, what's going on up there?" and say, "Excuse me, Anu," and run up the stairs. No, no, no.
In which case,
Jenny's definitely looking for a window, just FYI. Or somewhere to hide.
Okay. In which case, Lucy,
yeah.
you arrive at the jackpot, a large ceramic jar, which you lift the lid off of, revealing cookies!
Oh yeah. I just I'm assuming I have a satchel for this or something.
Yeah.
And I just full arm the whole thing into probably somewhere falling onto the floor. It just does not care, making a mess, somewhere breaking. It's just okay, yeah. And we'll move over here and just give a victory, and just start sprinting off. It's supposed to be the signal for we made it. And then going to Anu, just thanks, friend, and hands her a cookie, and just bolt. With those hope we can work together again. Gives a wink and just leaves.
Perfect.
Alrighty, and with that, and the whole rest of the gang bailing out, the heist is successful.
Jack does not limp his way out. He forgets.
Just bolts.
And success continues to be within the name of Lucifer. Looking amongst his many riches in the future, two of his friends still with him. A great lord of many things. And there concludes our origin of Lucy. Now at this time, I'd like to give Lucy, and actually Lars, because I failed to do so at the end of his, your new features.
Oh.
Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
you now have the feature Mysterious Legacy.
Interesting.
So this is some additional stuff, as well as a bundling of another thing which we discussed.
Mm-hmm.
And Lars, you have this feature. Descended from Giants.
Oh. Not bad.
Yeah.
Everyone, we are going to take a very short break. Let's take 4 minutes, just so we all can kind of get a little refreshed going into our second half of the Prelude here. So I will see you all 4 minutes.
All right.
Commercial break.
And we are back. Let's continue. It's a sunny morning in Virgin City. Anushka, you sit at the front of the bakery when a man dressed in fine clothing enters the space. John, you are going to be controlling Gustav Terrace, a nobleman who has come to this bakery seeking an advertisement he read and some good referrals for a private eye that operates out of here.
Private eye, meaning like a person that's not introduced, but like, you know what I mean? Investigate. There we go.
Exactly.
Right?
Because
that is the term. Sometimes I don't know English.
yeah.
Okay.
You speak for all of us.
Yeah.
Because Gustav Terrace is suspicious that his wife is cheating on him and wants to hire someone to keep an eye on them.
Hello, how can I help you?
Good evening. I have heard your establishment is incredible. Very good reviews for breads and other
Best bread in town.
more subtle business.
Well, we do have very good bread. I don't know what you mean. Can you elaborate?
I need a private matter to be looked into with utmost discretion.
Where did you hear about something like this that might be available here?
Just little rumors here and there. Nothing too specific.
Anu, you've probably done a number of jobs as you've kind of started to get your private eye business going on the side, and this seems to be a major fruit of your labors.
Some happy customers told me to look for a young woman to work with.
All right, well, you've come to the right place. What can I do for you?
Cool. I believe my wife is cheating on me. I believe she's seeing someone at court, and unfortunately we didn't sign a prenup. So it's very important that I make sure that I have evidence that the terms of our arrangement have been broken.
Okay. How would you want me to document this for you?
Well, one thing you could do is you could have Anu doing the investigating, but once you've found evidence, just call up the Virgin City Police. They'll get eyes on it right away. It'll be fully documented.
And why would the police be interested in this?
Well, adultery, and
Is that a crime for the Virgin City?
Wait, I got it. My wife has started to get an interest in fine jewelry that she didn't have before. I believe that these might be tokens of affection from her lover. If we are able to pinpoint a purchase of said jewelry, I would be able to prove that this is happening.
Perfect.
All right.
So you can give Anu a, I would say, let's do a small stone that has a green crystal, a virgin crystal, upon it, that when pressed into the stone will brighten if held for long enough, and will send out a soft sonic signal that the Vergent police will be able to pick up. So, this means, Anu, that when you find, if you find the wife involved in any suspicious behavior, you can just boop, and police will come.
Okay. All right. How, how much are you willing to pay for this proof?
Help Dick Henry, what's the going rate?
Yeah.
As big a number as you want, buddy.
Well, how much do I have right now? 15 gold pieces.
15?
All right. 15. You got it. Deal.
He's a rich dude. He doesn't know how much he owns.
He owns thousands.
What could a banana cost, right?
Yeah. 15.
I put out my hand to shake. What's this character's name?
This character is Gustav Terrace.
I shake Gustav's
Oh,
hand
yes. Gustav.
and agree on 15 gold pieces for a job rendered. Can you tell me anything specific about your wife, where she would be? Do you have any concerns about, or any suspicion as to who she might be with?
I can fill in those details. Gustav does not know who. Gustav does not know where, because she usually leaves the family manor when Gustav is busy at work in the nights. So you may care to go to the address and watch and follow.
That's what we'll do.
All right. And so with that done, Gustav will leave. Before you leave, however, your grandfather approaches you, Anu, and says, "Oh, is this another one of those sneaky things you're doing?"
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Stay here before you leave. And he's going to go back, be away for probably a minute, and then come back holding an object wrapped in cloth, a soft, felty cloth, and he's going to undo it and say, "I managed to procure this. I thought it might help you in your job." And this is going to be an item for you, Samir.
All right. I love it.
All right. And so,
Thank
with
you.
that, you'll say, "You're going to do a good job." And he pats you on the back of the head. "Oh, the bread!" And he's going to rush over to the oven. So,
I gotta say, I am loving his mustache.
it is fabulous.
Absolutely.
With the fall of night, evening come. You make your way to the address of Gustav Terrace's home, hoping to lay eyes upon Cecilia Terrace when she leaves the manor. How will you prepare to do so?
So what's around here, right? So I guess I see a sidewalk, and is this the road underneath it?
That's correct. And in fact, you can hear the clanking of wheels as a carriage rolls along the road.
I guess I'll approach this person and say, "Hey, can I pet your dog?"
You'll say, "Oh, well, sure, yeah, he's a little friendly, you know." And the dog just gives a and puts his front paws up on you and tries to lick you as aggressively and is in such a friendly way as possible.
I'm gonna give the dog lots of rubs and try to, see if I can be discreet by entertaining this dog while waiting for this person to leave the house.
Timing is a question then, though, because this man will want to move along pretty soon. So roll for me a
Fair enough.
D4, and let's see how this makes things bear out. Okay. The man says, all right, we gotta get going. Before there's any sign from the manor's door.
How tall is this fence? And is it something you can see through, or?
This is a short picket fence. You could easily hop it.
Okay. I am going to hop it and kind of be in this bush.
All right. That is a tree, but you can hide behind the trunk of it.
I'll hide behind the tree.
And let's do a D2. Several people walk along the road and see you and
Clearly see me.
kind of stop. And this woman says, excuse me, what are you doing there?
Just checking, the health of these trees.
She looks to the man with her. Roll the deception check. She'll say, all right, well, good luck with that. And they sort of walk along at a heightened pace.
Okay, so is this a tree that one could climb?
Yes.
I would like to do that and get out of sight of anyone that's on the road.
All right. Go ahead and make me a stealth roll at advantage.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. You're able to do so quietly and conceal yourself effectively. And shortly after finding your perch, you see the front doors of the estate open, and a woman in a fine dress emerges and begins walking along the path. Looking around, kind of checking both ways as she emerges from the home, she starts walking down the street.
While I can see her, and after some time, she wouldn't suspect anything, I'm going to jump down and start following with some distance behind her.
Excellent. You follow her to a tavern within which you can enter. You are in a front entry room, but can pass into the main space when you like.
These are stairs down.
These are stairs going up to the bar.
Oh, up to the bar.
You can see the woman standing at the bar. Tavis, you'll be controlling Olaf, the bartender. And he is asking her what she would like to drink.
What would you like to drink?
Say, my usual. Which...
Do I know what that means?
You don't know what that means because this is your first day on the job.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go and get a pint of beer and then put it down in front of her. Here.
She's gonna say...
That'll be 2 silver.
That's not what I meant. Oh, goodness. This is just so ridiculous.
2 silver for the beer, please.
Oh, you have your 50 silvers. Anu, what
The
are you
White
doing
Queen.
as this interaction's occurring?
I think Anu would be, going, trying to make a circuit around the bar while keeping an eye on.
Perfect.
Sorry, what did you say her name was?
Her name is Cecilia Terrace.
Yeah, so just trying to, get a lay of the land. Just making sure that Cecilia doesn't leave without me.
Perfect. As this interaction is occurring, another one of the cooks of the establishment is going to step up to Cecilia and say, "I'll take care of you, sorry." She'll say, "Oh, thank you." He's going to make his way around to the other side of the bar, much to your confusion, Olaf, as he begins to search through the room registry.
I don't ask questions, but I'll ask her, are you going to drink that beer?
She says, "No."
Okay. And I'll drink it.
The man finishes looking
I
at the
want
registry.
Olaf to be on this team.
Finishes reading the registry.
I'm gonna like subtly point to the tip jar.
She'll say, "Oh, how dare you, sir." Huh.
What? I was just wiping the table.
The cook
Is
leaves your vision.
sorry,
Go
is
ahead.
the registry open?
You would make a perception check for me to try and get a look at it while, Okay, no, he closed it before you could see. But he will return after not too long and say, "You can come with me, ma'am." She'll say, "Oh, thank you. Finally, someone competent."
Slowly follow.
The man will nod, and the woman enters a room, and then he'll stop and turn back and pass by you, Anu, saying, "Pardon me, lady."
Oh, it's not. And I guess I'm going to come down here. And how many rooms are in this hallway?
You can see doors next to you, here, 3 on either side.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna start in the middle and see if I can perceive anything going on behind this door.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh.
You can clearly perceive what is going on in the 3 connected rooms here. This one, and this one with that critical. In the southernmost room, you can hear the sounds of snoring. The room ahead of you is quiet. And the room at the end, on the left, you can hear excited giggling of a ladylike tone.
Okay. I'm gonna press that crystal into that stone.
Okay. All right. And then while you wait, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try to see if I can sense anyone like leaving that room, and if so, I'm just gonna like back away from the door. Otherwise, I want to make sure that this whoever is in there stays in there.
Well, I will tell you that you can certainly hear the happenings behind the door, the sounds of lovemaking. the favorite sound to hear. But then, after not too long, you can hear a sound of footsteps on the floor rushing in your direction. And here they come. Around the corner, you can see a tall man clad in golden armor with the sigil of the Virgin Police upon it. His head is like that of a lion, and his body is massive with fur affixed to it. And he says, "Move out of the way! You've got an emergency?"
Yeah, Gustav is trapped in that room. We need some help.
And the lion man will step forward, place his hand upon your shoulder, and say, "Thank you for reporting the emergency. Coming in!" And he's going to kick open the door.
Oh no, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I know what this is, Jake Henry.
As he steps inside. Inside the room,
Oh my god.
mid-coitus, is Luci and Cecilia. And the commissioner of the Virgin City Police Department will say, "Ah, Luci, we finally got you."
Oh, Sheriff. Oh, if I had known you were going to bring your entourage, I would have prepared a much warmer welcome for you.
Shut it. We'll be having you on several accounts more than just this one. Hands out, as he brings virgin crystal inlaid handcuffs to bear.
Lucy, I feel like Lucy would go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and put their arms out willingly. This is not the first time Lucy has been in this situation.
He'll say,
and Lucy will look over their shoulder.
It's like, well, I guess we must cut this rendezvous short. Until next time.
she'll say, "Oh, it was so short." As you are dragged off. The lion man will stop and turn to you, Anu, and say, "Well done. I imagine you hardly know the importance of this criminal you've just helped us capture.
No, I don't.
Nonetheless, good work. And if ever you should be seeking more work, feel free to visit the Virgin City Police Station. We need all sorts of talent in these times." And he, as well as the entourage, will exit the tavern. And you have just completed a rather important case, Anushka. Which sets us for the beginning of your journey with the investigators. So now, we will go to final member of our group, who currently finds himself on a different plane of existence. In a similar situation to Lucy, the individual presently known as Gael lays in bed with his assigned mark, a noble of the second layer of hell, who has important intel to Gael's master. Samir, tell me, what murmurings as this noble fasts away to sleep will they express satisfaction with this meeting?
You're muted, Samir.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what are you asking me?
Perfect. This noble has just been entertained in some sort of way by John's character, and is now passing into the peace of sleep, what words of satisfaction are on their lips?
Very good story. Very good.
Perfect. And so, as this noble passes into rest, John, how will your character search for the documents this individual has, which you need to find?
Oof, do I have any spells for them? Probably not. Okie doke. Well, I will wait until I notice that they're definitely asleep. That will be the first part.
Excellent.
I will. I'm sure they also have dark vision, but just in case, I'll make sure it's really dark.
Okay. Extinguish the candles, maybe. All right.
And then I'm just gonna slowly slide and look around.
Alrighty. This door was your entry to this room. There are 2 doors here and here, which branch off of it.
Do I have any knowledge as to, like, did I notice anything on my way in terms of something I want to follow up on? Or,
Not particularly.
like, do I know it's not the way I came?
Yeah, you just know that it's not this way.
Cool. And it's not in the room, I assume. There's no, like, file holder in the room.
No, you notice several letters here, but you already sort of glanced at those. That's not what you're looking for.
Got it. Did I see anyone on my way in that worked there?
No, this is the private room of this individual.
Yeah, but I mean, as I walked in, that's fine. I assume, that's fine. They hide me. It's okay. Well, right. This way. I'm gonna peek.
Entering this room, you can see a desk full of letters, some half-written, almost complete. This is certainly your goal.
Cool. Is it possible for me to, like, definitely make a conscious effort to keep an ear, like, very focused towards sounds coming from the next room, like, actively thinking about it, just FYI?
Absolutely.
As I'm looking through these things. All right. Well, I'm gonna go over. Was my job to take these or to just memorize the information?
Well, that detail may not actually be relevant, because as you scroll your hands across the documents, taking in them what you've come to get, satisfaction washing over you, you feel your very essence being shifted, pulled away from this plane of existence. You are being summoned.
Bro.
Here you now arrive, surrounded by people in red hoods, one laid dead on the ground before you. A long, flowing contract is in the hands of the one directly in front of you. He will say, "It worked! Ha ha! We have summoned you, mighty incubus. Your former contract is invalid. This is now your destiny." And he holds forth a contract. Are you going to take it?
I'm a little confused. I've never been summoned before, so I'm kind of like, what is going on? There's like light here. What is this pleasant, warm light that's not very hot? This is weird. Anyhow, I'm confused.
You appear to be in a wooden building filled with crates and sacks, several pillars reaching up to the ceiling. And you can glance onto this contract, and it is in short, displaying, "You, devil, are now free to wreak havoc upon this mortal city, no longer bound by the chains that you had before. Go and destroy as you wish."
So I'm gonna grab it. I'll be nonchalant about it. I'll be like, that's a better deal than I ever had before.
And several of these folks will say, "We are done. Let us depart." Lifting a trapdoor, they begin to all rush to file away from here. Disappearing one by one down the trapdoor. Is there anything you wish to say as the last one is closing it behind him?
Wonderful doing business with you. See you next time.
And as he does, you hear a and a sounds like some sort of locking mechanism closing the trapdoor from the far side.
I'm gonna look at the body and kick it, be like the leg, be like, "Hey, yeah, that's pretty dead. Guess they killed that guy to get me here. Interesting." We'll look around. Are there any windows? What's going on?
You see a couple of doors. See a door up here, door over here. There probably are some double doors that you can see the outline of down here, as well as over here.
Can I study the face of the dude that's dead?
Sure.
Yay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look down, on put him, get a good look, know what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, how do then I'm gonna try and listen to see if I can hear anything outside. I'm gonna get close to one of the doors, I assume.
Okay. Seems quiet outside that door. Meanwhile, Tavis and Victor, you will, for this remaining time, be controlling Officers Ferris and Reynolds, who are currently, along with Commissioner Lionel, here to investigate a report of strange hooded figures who have entered this warehouse.
I put my contract in my pocket. Do I eat it? Maybe I should eat it. Yeah, I'm gonna go through this door very quietly. Okey-doke. Let's go right. So can I just walk? Am I just walking around? That's what I'm doing?
Yeah, I'm dealing with a little bit of a strange issue right now. Let's
We can wait.
click this for a second. And let's click this. Yep. Well, you're just gonna have to run the characters when they appear. Because right now our virtual tabletop doesn't seem to be servicing us in the way that we care for it to.
Oh.
Alrighty. Gael,
Do I have access?
you emerge in an alleyway.
Oh, we love alleyways. Those are the best. Feel safe, feel comfortable. Do I have access to all of the spells that I have on my sheet?
Yes, you do.
Cool. Definitely gonna shapeshift into that human, if I can. Please, thank you.
Perfect. Your appearance appears to be that of one of the cultists which summoned you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna turn right because alleyways, corners are fun.
You hear a pa-dum from within the building.
Cool. I'm gonna pick up my pace. Where in the building? Are there any doors on another building for me to take? I don't see any currently.
Correct.
Great. All right, I have no clue where I am. This is great. I'm here to wreak havoc. Ooh.
As
door.
you
Person.
approach
Damn it.
the edge of this intersection, you can see several individuals clad in metallic armor with green inlays that look towards you and, seeing your cultist form, say, "Halt!"
I seem to be lost. What's going on?
Please, place your hands where we can see them. And you can see that these individuals are pointing towards you what appear to be green crystals affixed to some kind of a handle. It's almost like a crossbow, but with just a green crystal mounted on the front of it. And this one behind is going to pull out a set of handcuffs.
I'm gonna go for the I'm helpless child, help me, not child, but like, like the helpless mode of don't feel like I am a threat. So I'm gonna, just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, really, I just... there wasn't this pause, but I'm trying to find a good excuse.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my dog. That is it. I am looking for my dog. My dog has run away. It is a horrible situation. And I tell you, my wife will be really mad at me if I do not bring this dog to her, like, instantly. If you could please help me find my dog, that would be great.
All right, make a persuasion. No. Make a deception check, thank you.
Damn it.
Let's just overlay. All right. Deception 19. I'm gonna have the officers, which you, the players, have control over, roll in contest to this as you approach the situation.
So I think we would just be rolling a wisdom.
That's
It'll be an
correct.
insight.
Wisdom, yep. All right, you convinced?
Seems legit.
Yep. All right, Gael. What are you gonna attempt to do to remove yourself from this situation?
I'm just gonna say, I entered this hallway because the dog ran through the hallway. So, alleyway, whatever way. So I need to, I don't know where it went. Did a dog pass you guys?
No. I didn't.
I don't know. Sir, so we can make this an official report so we could get detailed notes on this. What's your name, sir?
Gael.
Gael? Excellent, Gael. What does this dog look like?
Like it is.
You could also make this report down at the station. We could just bring you downtown, just to make it easier if you would like.
Yeah, that sounds amenable. Let's just take a walk. I mean, I really want to find the dog, though. Like, can some of you guys look for the dog? I mean, I would like to keep looking for the dog. This dog is important, right? Like, I need to get my dog to my wife.
Well, we currently have...
It's a yellow dog. It's a little dirty, though, because it jumped into mud earlier.
We're currently in the middle of another investigation, sir, concerning some ne'er-do-wells. But we could gladly escort you back to the station so that you can follow a proper report, and we would gladly explain the situation to your wife. What's the address?
Well, I feel like, you guys have something going on here. I don't want to interrupt. If you just let me pass, I'll wait once I get the dog. I just need to make sure that I have the dog. So if you let me walk around the corner, I'll just look around. Feel free to send someone with me. I don't care. But you guys need, you have higher priorities. Go do your thing. I'll just be around here. Don't worry.
We highly recommend that you vacate the premises concerning the investigation that we're currently a part of right now. We deem this area highly dangerous for civilians. I recommend you come with us for your own safety.
Wonderful. Wait. Give me a second. Yeah. I haven't heard Luci. It's gonna be great.
Any time during this, do either myself or the other officers start to get an idea of like, why is he acting so weird?
Absolutely.
My dog is missing, guys. Wait. Oh, I don't know this, so I guess it's fine. So I should probably cast my spell. They probably have a way of catching spells. So, whatever. That's fine. I'm gonna cast minor illusion. And I'm gonna make a dog sound around the corner. It's gonna sound like far away. Dog barking. Yes, yes. That's what's gonna happen.
So, all right. So here's a question. That's minor illusion. Do we just watch you do the magic?
Oh, do I have to do?
It's somatic and material.
Yeah.
That makes
And
sense.
you don't have subtle spell yet.
Right?
That's true. I can't do that. You're right. I forget. We were so high powered before that I didn't have to like care about things like that. What else can I do? I need to get out of here. I'm just gonna start, persuasion. Can I run a persuasion skill? Like, just
Roll
be
a
like, really,
persuasion
like, I
check.
just want to find my dog. Like, I just want to go around the corner. Please. I'll just be right around the corner.
You and your high level charisma. All right. Wisdom, I guess.
Roll it.
Ugh.
Unwise humans.
Alrighty. We will come then to this, as this interaction continues to take place. The commissioner will step forward and say, "Good sir," placing his big furred paw upon your shoulder. "I, in fact, would like to ask you a number of questions about anything you may have seen in this area, regarding especially the dead man within the building behind us. So, we're going to just place some cuffs on you just for safety, just to make sure that no one gets hurt in this situation. All right?"
Okay, my character's just gonna a little nervous laugh. It's like,
Wonderful. You officers can place cuffs upon Gael, and then bring him along with you to the station, which will place him in the custody that is the beginning of his journey to join the investigative unit, and which will bring us all to the conclusion of our prelude tonight.
Very good.
All right.
And when we return next Thursday, we will begin your investigations and the journey that is ahead of you. Thank you all for being here tonight, and I will see you all next time.